You know, when someone climbs Mount Everest, they train at the base camp for a number of months before moving on to the next stage. Number of months? Why? You got to acclimate to the level that you're at. You got to acclimate to the level that you're at. What are you doing? You're preparing for the next leg. This is how building happens. Whether you want to accept it or not, or, you know, actually, I'll just speak for myself. In my life, it has become clear that the way that I make progress is in legs. Legs is the marathon, okay? Stages, phases. There's acts of a show, parts of a show, right? There's an intermission. In the intermission, you gotta take a moment to acclimate, like to digest what has just happened. And this is very much what it's like. I have been building for a long time. When I made it, when I got the web app completely finished and live, I needed to acclimate. Like, okay, cool. I've been fucking sprinting to make this happen with zero experience, zero coding experience whatsoever. Finally made a web app. We got it. Okay, cool. Well, you know what? I need a mobile app now. We need to make it a mobile app. Okay, cool. Another fucking sprint. And along the way, there's like mini sprints in between. The big leg, the big race, you know what I mean? And so to put this into context, just a few days before I left town, right now I'm still out of town. I head to San Francisco tomorrow. Just a few days before I left town is when my app got approved on the App Store and accepted. Okay, great. This is great. This is something that we've been going after for a long time. Now let's acclimate. Let's acclimate to where we are. Let's take a breather. Because I'm telling you this, the way that people climb the biggest mountain in the world is not just sprinting every step of the way. It's really not. And this is something that you understand intuitively. So you got to give yourself grace, you got to give yourself patience, and you got to understand what is keeping me in the race. What is keeping me in the game? Right now, there is psychological scaffolding that is being built, okay? I am psychologically and mentally preparing myself for the sprint that is imminent. I will be in San Francisco for 4 to 5 weeks, okay? And so, I know that I'm just preparing. And this is, it doesn't, like logically or on paper, it might not seem like it might not seem like the last 9 days I've done a lot. It might not seem like through these videos. And arguably, like, you may or may not be right. As far as I'm concerned, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And I know that it should matter, but it doesn't. It doesn't because you're zoning in. You're zoomed in way too quick. You gotta zoom out. You gotta zoom out, bro. It's only been 9 days, okay? And there's gonna be different paces along the way. I've been flying and traveling back and forth across the country for the past 2 years, very frequently. And so I've developed an intuition for how I'm able to move best and get acclimated with each phase. Okay, I'm flying into this town. I'll be in this city for 4 days. Great. Where am I at in my current building process? And how am I gonna build while I'm there? I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I've been all over the place in this video, and I hope that the general sentiment and energy of this video has been captured. There's definitely a place in my mind where I feel like, wow, this video is worthless, you know? But you know what? That's kind of just part of the process. And I've probably thought to myself at least 10 times in this video, nah, you should you should turn it off and like start again. This is actually the second video I've recorded. The first video I recorded, the mics were not synced up properly, and it was so sad because it was a good video. But that's where we're at. And you know what? I want to be somebody that is real about the process and that shows authenticity along the way. I'm not here to pretend like, oh, I've done this and I'm a perfect person who has everything boiled. Data isn't a fucking religion, dude. And you know, oh my God. I'm cringing at myself because every entrepreneur and business person is looking at me thinking, this guy doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. But I'm just an artist. I'm just an autist who doesn't give a fuck what you think. And I want to inspire people to be artists. You know, it's great. I get to delegate a lot of the planning to the AI. Just let me be me. Just give me all right. Just give me a moment. Give me a moment. Give me a moment to breathe. I've been going so hard. I gotta regulate my nervous system and my psychology to make sure I'm good, bro. The last time I took a breather was in November when I was in Bali. And you know what? 3 weeks that I was in Bali, every single day, all I did was code all day long. My last week, I just said, fuck it. You know what? We're hanging out with this Taiwanese girl. We're going to explore a giant waterfall, and it was good. It was fun. I got a taste of life. And this is the beautiful thing about being an indie hacker, because on occasion you get to do shit like that. I am crazy. Look at this. Look at me. I'm crazy. But you know what? I'm only crazy until I make it. I'm only crazy until it works out. Then I'm a genius. Then you look back and you're like, oh my God, this guy, like, he was onto something. He's like low key. He's cracked. But time will tell. Time will tell. And time will reveal all. Okay. Cultivate, innovate, elevate. Peace out. See you tomorrow.